Hello everyone and welcome to an unusual video where today it's not a live stream, but today I'm going to be listing my favorite and least favorite Pokemon of each type. I don't do too much Pokemon content on this channel, but I'm hoping to grow it, but it won't happen at the moment, but it will eventually. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. So, favorite and least favorite Pokemon of each type. We got the Psychic type, one of my favorite types of the whole Pokemon universe. We got Espeon as my favorite. That is terrible focusing. Let me just see if I can fix that. There we go. Okay, we got Espeon. Now, Espeon is just awesome. I don't know. It knows Future Sight, one of my favorite Psychic moves. It knows Psychic, obviously. It's a Psychic type. It's an evolution. She's got all the combinations I would like. And my least favorite, we got Flippin' Mr. Mime. Now, he is one of the most disliked because he's a flippin' mime. No offense to mimes. But anyway, I'm just trying to get that circle off. There we go. This mime doesn't look like a Psychic type whatsoever. He's relatively common in the Pokemon cards, not common at all in the Pokemon Go. So yeah, that's why I dislike him. He doesn't look like a Psychic type, and he's really not really common, but relatively rare, or not relative. He's uncommon in cards, rare in Pokemon Go, and he doesn't look anything like a Psychic type. Now, next element, we have a Fighting type, one of the strongest types in Pokemon at all. Now, my favorite is Lucario. Not that surprising because Lucario, he has a dang bandana on, as you can see. Right here, he got a bandana. I think those are like extra ears or something. But it's a dang bandana, I like to call it. He's powerful. He uses bones as weapons in his Mega Evolution. Lucario is just awesome. He's very powerful. Yeah. That's why. My least favorite, Heracross. I'm not a big fan of beetles. I'll look at them, but I'm not a big fan of them. And he looks a little bit like a fighting type, not much. Yeah. I think he's not as intimidating as Lucario because with Lucario, he looks very intimidating. He looks like he'll destroy anything in one hit, but we're getting off topic. So, there's Heracross. Yeah. Next, we got the Dark type, one of the darkest types in Pokemon. I wonder why. And sorry that portion of your screen's pretty bright. I apologize. But yeah, your Dark type, the darkest type, we got Darkrai for that. Darkrai is the perfect, he's a mythical Pokemon. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention at the beginning, I'm not playing any Gen 7 Pokemon because I know nothing about them. But anyways, Darkrai, perfect example of a Dark type. Gives nightmares. He's very dark. He flies around. He goes through walls. He's like a dang ghost. I can't talk today. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, he looks like a dang ghost, and he can go through walls. He can turn himself into a shadow. He gives nightmares. He is just a perfect example of a dark type. Then we have Scraggy, a Pokemon who can't keep his pants up, and looks nothing like a dark type. He is the complete opposite of Darkrai. He looks relatively cute, kind of ugly though. He can't keep his pants on, and he looks nothing like a dark type. They're my examples of him. Now, flying. Flying is as high as a Pokemon can go. It can fly. Simple. Now, for flying, my favorite is going to be Crobat. He's got 4 wings, but only uses one pair of them. He's dual flying and poison type. And he just looks dang cool. I mean, look at that. Look at those wings. That's amazing. And then we got Pidgey. One of the most common Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Ditto can be Pidgey. And, yeah. So, yeah. Pidgey, he's really common. He made me dislike him from his commonship. I don't know how to say it. Commonship's a new word now. Anyways, from him being so common, it made me lose the interest of him. Because I see him everywhere. I mean everywhere in Pokemon Go. And you don't get too many cards of him, and I'm not 100% sure I have a card of him, but Yeah. Yeah. Awkward. Okay. Next one, we got the electric type. They can power watts up to, I don't know how many watts they can power up. Probably a bunch, probably to about 10,000. They are going to easily kill a human being if you come in contact with one, but you're not. But for electric type, we got Zapdos. Now, Zapdos is one of the coolest Pokemon out there. Team Instinct in Pokemon Go. And he just looks dang cool. He can control lightning. I mean, what cooler power was cooler than that? He just looks insanely cool. He's an awesome legendary bird Pokemon. And he's like an electric bird because that's what he is. He's a dual of electric and flying type. Yeah, I got a lot to say about the ones I like. Not much to say about the ones I don't like. Sorry. Now the one I don't like is Voltorb and Electrode. I don't like them. They're tied for the bottom. If you saw the live stream, live or HD copy, whether you saw that video or live stream of me opening those card packs, I saw an Electrode, and I was not happy about it because he's coming, and he's not my favorite. They basically just turned a Pokeball into a Pokemon. I mean, there's not too much imagination in that, unless you think there is. If you disagree with any of this, I will not care if you put it in the comments. Yes, I will read them, but yeah, if you disagree with any of this, don't be afraid to say, yeah. Alright, anyways, we're off topic. Yeah, there's the electric types. Next, we got ground types. Ground types are ones that stay on the ground or go under the ground. Pretty cool type. I don't know too much about them, but we got Groudon. Nope. You saw nothing. Okay, so we got Groudon, the legendary Pokemon of the Hoenn region. He lives in the volcanoes, and he is just awesome. He's 11 feet tall, probably taller than my house. And, I mean, he is so intimidating. If I saw that, I would literally run for my life screaming. I'm not kidding. So, let me just get that off the screen. Next, we got Claydol. You probably already saw it. Looks nothing like a ground type. You got a lot of eyes. And yeah, it's really got no face. Unless that on his chest is his face. But yeah, got way too many eyes for comfort. Yeah. There's Claydol. Groudon favorite. Claydol. Alright. We got bug type you probably also already saw. For bug type, we got Genesect. Genesect is amazing. He is a mythical, I think. I think he's a mythical. I'm not sure. But anyways, he's probably a mythical Pokemon. He's got his cannon on top. He's a robot bug, which of how tall he is. I don't remember how tall he is, but I remember he's relatively tall. He's probably like 6 feet. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, he's not tiny like a beetle, like Heracross. Heracross isn't small, by the way. Like a beetle. He's not small like that. He's tall, like a basketball player. Yeah. There's Genesect. You can fly. Yeah. There's Genesect for you. And we got Wurmple. Now, why is he at the bottom of my list? For the bug types. He's cute. He's a worm. Why do I not like it? Because if there was one on the ground, and if it was smaller than a foot tall, like the size of an actual worm, I would mistake him for fishing bait and use him. That's probably why I don't like him. Yeah. And just the way he evolves into. I mean, Cascoon and Dustox, those are cool. Silcoon, the same as Cascoon, he's fine. Beautifly, though, I think Beautifly could have some changing, unless you disagree. So yeah, they're the bug types. Now we got the ice types, the coldest of them all. The ice types, probably cold-hearted, maybe not. So we got Cubchoo, this adorable little bear cub. I just want to grab that and hug him in my hands, and I wouldn't even care about that snot hanging out of his nose. That's always there. And then we got Snorunt for my least favorite. So Snorunt, I think he could be a little better The only thing he has is basically a triangle with a coat on, and he's freezing cold for some reason for an ice type. Yeah, and that face, and he chatters 24/7. I mean, chatters like when you're cold, not chatters like talks, if you know what I mean. So yeah, next type, please. Okay, we got water type. Now, water type are the ones that hang out in the water, obviously. So, we got Greninja, the coolest, I think, of all the water types there is. He is a dang ninja. That's the mascot for the Athlete 10,000 because ninjas are athletes. So, anyways, he uses his long tongue for his mask. He has incredible speed, and he's sneaky because he's a ninja. And then we got Magikarp, the stupid floppy fish. I mean, yes, the only thing he's useful for is jumping. That's it. Swimming, I'm sure he can swim because he's a flipping fish. But for what he evolves into, I just think he's not. I don't think he's cool. All right, next we got the fire types. Now, the hottest of them all. They are warm. They're probably willing to let you heat up to them, literally. So, we got Mega Charizard X. Mega Charizard X is probably one of the coolest megas there is. Now, it's cool because of the blue flames, and he's just completely covered in blue. He looks nothing like Charizard Y. Yeah, he just looks amazing. And then we got Mad Cargo. Now, what do I have against this hot as the sun Pokemon that's got a rock for, I don't know what to call it, the back of a snail? What do I have? If you throw him out of a Pokeball, he will explode like a nuke. I know, crazy. Where did I get that info from? I don't remember. Some sort of YouTube video. And yeah, I just don't think he's that useful besides burning a hole through your house. Yeah. Now we got the rock types. They are mostly made of stone. And probably the hardest of them all. We got Onyx for my favorite. Now, Onyx, I think he is a really tall, 28-foot tall snake, basically. And I hate snakes, but not this snake. I would gladly walk up to this snake and pet it. Maybe. I don't know. But he is solid as a rock. He has no heart, sadly. No, I'm joking. I'm sure he does. But yeah, he evolves into Steelix. And Steelix is amazing. But we don't have Steelix in this presentation. I'm sorry. So, then for rock types, we got Graveler. Now, what do I have against Graveler? He is basically just a giant rock. Kind of like Onyx, but Onyx is a giant rock in a cool way. Graveler has 4 arms, but I don't know what he does with the ones that are always on his chest. Now, this Graveler is important to have in Pokemon Go because he evolves into Golem. What do I have against that? Nothing. But, yeah. Basically, he doesn't I don't think he uses his second set of hands on his chest. Yeah, there's that. So, next, we got the fairy types. Now, fairy types, they are probably the prettiest of them all. And, well, they're fairies. So, we got, I had a tie. We had Xerneas and Mawile for fairy types. Now, why are they tied? Mawile has an enormous jaw on the back that can't taste a thing. I would use that to eat more stuff. And Xerneas gives life, apparently, can restore life to someone. And look at those rainbow antlers on the Xerneas. That's amazing. Mawile can Mega Evolve with 2 jaws, but Mega Mawile's not in here. Now, what's the other fairy type that I don't like? We got Swirlix. All it is floating cotton candy. The main thing you would use this for is eating. You wouldn't use it for anything else. I'm sure if I was running low on food and Swirlix was my only set of food, I'd probably eat Swirlix. Sorry, Swirlix. Now, we got the poison types. They will kill you in an instant because they'll give you poison and you die. So, we got Beedrill for the poison. Why? I'm afraid of bees, but he just looks awesome. I fell in love with Beedrill when my friend, he drew a really good picture of Beedrill, almost exactly like that. And I thought it was really cool, and I started seeing him in the Pokemon universe. I got 2 cards of him. I just think he's really dang cool. And then next, we got Muck. I don't have much to say about him. Besides, he flips you off all the time, and what he is. All he is just a big pile of garbage. Literally. All he is a smell bomb. Stink bomb. That's what he is. Sorry, Buck. Alright, next, we got the normal types. Now, they're pretty normal, pretty casual. Now, everyone will probably think my favorite normal type would probably be Snorlax or Eevee or something like that. It's not one of those. It is the transformed Pokemon Ditto. Now, what do I love about this creature? This gooey, slimy creature. First off, it's adorable. Look at those eyes. You probably can't see it too good, but look at those eyes. Who could go wrong with those eyes? And he can transform into anything you want, possibly getting details wrong. Like, he could disguise as a painting, or a fish, or a Magikarp, but that'd be a stupid thing to transform into. And the next normal type that I hate, or not hate, but would not like, is something he can turn into in Pokemon Go. It's Rattata. Now, what do I have against him? Pretty much the same as Pidgey. It's too common in Pokemon Go. Too common. And he's a rat. No one likes a rat. I mean, he is kind of cute, but he's got a massive overbite. Kind of like what I had. And his tail just curls up. Raticate isn't that bad, but this is Rattata, not Raticate. Now, we got the ghost types. Now, the ghost types, they're spooky, they're scary, they haunt you. No, I'm joking. Ghost types don't exist. But anyways, I like Gengar. Who doesn't like Gengar? He is intimidating. He knows mean look. He can lick people like Greninja. And yeah, he just looks so dang cool. Then, my least favorite, we got Drifloon. What do I have against that Pokemon? The floating hot air balloon. Sure, it's useful for tours and whatnot, but what else are you going to use it for? Besides trips. What are you going to use it for? I'm sure it's not a good fighter. I mean, it might be, but I don't know. I don't know that for a fact. Now, we got dragon types. Now, dragon types, they are probably literally dragons. But some like regular Charizard or Lugia, they're not dragon type, which is kind of weird. Because they look exactly like dragons, but not. Or normal Gyarados. Sorry. Now, we got Zygarde Complete Form for Dragon type. Look at this. It's an abomination. I mean, it's got, like, weird hair things. I mean, it looks awesome. It looks like it has a face on its chest. I just noticed. It just looks insane. I can't remember how tall it is. I think it's like 12 feet. I don't know. And then, we got Goomy. What do I have about this slug that is adorable? Not much. It doesn't look like a dragon type whatsoever. It dries out, it dies. Doesn't have many good qualities. And it eventually will evolve into one of my favorite Pokemon, Guja. And Guja's awesome, but we're talking about Goomy. Finally, oh wait, never mind. For grass, this isn't final. For grass types, they are nature. Full of nature. They probably live in the forest, because they do. Jungle, forest, whatever. They live in the, and I think I already said jungle. But anyways, we got Mega Sceptile. And Sceptile is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, so he had to be in this video at some point, and there he is right there. He just looks amazing. I mean, look at those seeds on his back, the tail, the head, the things on his wrists. Just looks amazing. And then we got Shroomish. What do I have about a mushroom? It's a mushroom. What's it useful for? It's a walking mushroom. Eating it, you'll probably die. Yeah. Finally, we got the steel types. They are made of steel, ready for battle. Tons of defense like rock types. Yeah. We got Aggron. Aggron is also one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Aggron is awesome. He is 4'11", but when he Mega Evolves, he's like 7'03". He is insane. I mean, if I saw that charging toward me, I would probably run away from it. Unless it wants to hug me. Then I'd probably hug it, but it'd probably crush my spine. Anyways, then for the other, we got Beldum. What do I have about this Pokemon that will eventually turn into this insanely overpowered Pokemon? Not much. I kept hatching it in Pokemon Go. Everyone probably thinks, yeah, let's go. No, I was sad. Beldum, all he is a floating piece of rock and steel with an eyeball. Like, literally. What is the point? Pokemon. No offense. Anyways, yeah, there are the Pokemon. That's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. It took a ton of time to make, about 2 days. And leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, subscribe. Leave a like anyways to show your support for this presentation that took so long to make. Oh, about 2 days, but still, quite a while to make. Subscribe if you're new to also show support for the channel and for this video and the other videos in general. And that's it. That is the end of this video. Like I said, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.